And back to every single person that wants to go ahead and comment on the channel. Like, this is what we do. This is Failfection. And we do like to have that very open door policy kind of thing. Like, yeah, come to us. Like, we're not anybody special. We're not famous. I'm a host of a podcast, and you're taking time out of your day to talk to me. I'm gonna take some time out of my day to talk to you. So now we're gonna talk about traveling on a budget. Now, a lot of people are very, very, very hesitant to go ahead and travel, but it's very easy to go ahead and travel on a budget. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. There are so many different places to stay nowadays. You don't have to be scared or afraid that there's going to be no available places for you to stay at hotel-wise in a busy night in a busy city. You know, if there's a concert in town in a big city, you can always Airbnb. And Airbnb is a crazy good deal in any capacity. Like I said, I'm a huge budget guy, and they have for any budget. They have Airbnb for any budget, and it's real cool to go ahead and feel like you could travel almost anywhere and feel at home. Airbnb, if you guys haven't stayed in one, I've stayed in three, so it's real homey. They have some that you can self-check-in. You know, somebody would have a lockbox. One of the hosts had a lockbox on their porch, and I went ahead in there, typed in the code, got the keys, checked in, checked out. I did not talk to the host the whole time. It felt like it was my home for the 4 days that I was there, and it's amazing. Some of these houses could be very luxurious. I'm talking like $1,000 a night, all the way down to, I've seen the lowest. Honestly, I've seen the lowest in overseas in Thailand. You know, the exchange rate is crazy. I've seen some where you could stay in like a luxury condo in Thailand for $30 a night, $25, $30 a night. I may be pushing it, maybe $40 a night, but still luxury condo with a pool, balcony, beautiful view. The only thing would be to pay for the plane ticket. Now, there's a lot of flight deals on plane tickets, but I urge you guys to go ahead and check out Google Flights. Google Flights does have a calendar view of each month, and they go ahead and will show you in green the best deals for flights. The only thing that I do want to mention is that Southwest flights do not appear on Google Flights, so you want to go ahead and search Southwest flights separately. So I was doing a lot of research. On flights for this podcast. I was doing a lot of research on hotels for this podcast, and actually cars as well. Cars are not cheap to rent. So honestly, traveling on a budget, I urge you guys to explore, and you can't really explore all too much in a car, right? If you're in a big city, take a stroll around the city. You're gonna want to check that out. You're gonna want to have those memories. If you're in a car, you can't really experience, eating on a corner in Denver, at a cafe, and which has like phenomenal croissants, and that's a story of mine. But honestly, you just have to be open to not do the norm. Go to an Airbnb, stay at an Airbnb for a discounted price, fly there with a discounted price. Go ahead and use Google Flights. Make sure you could find some of the flight promo deals. Like, look for a flight, kind of plan around your flight, because that's the best way to budget a trip. You want to plan around your flight. You want to find the cheapest flight that you can. Don't be too worried about the actual date that you go, unless of course it's a birthday or a holiday or whatever. But if you just want to go ahead and get away, always plan around the flight, and you're going to be so much better off as far as how much money you're going to spend on your next vacation. Once again, I definitely hope you guys do check out some of those international Airbnbs. The ones in Thailand are insanely cheap, and it's crazy because you do get a ridiculous amount of space, full kitchen. I've seen one with a chef's kitchen in it. some pools. It's ridiculous. So definitely urge you guys to do so. That's on my bucket list to go to Asia. So and that's the cheapest. So I'm just waiting on a cheap flight, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'll record a whole vlog for the trip, and we'll make sure that it gets up here, content for you guys. Now, we are gonna release a lot more content, videos, more podcasts. We're actually gonna do video podcasts as well. And like I said, be sure to check us out. All of the links to our social media will be in each description of each one of our platforms. On Spreaker, of course, SoundCloud, of course, YouTube, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So check us out. Once again, if you guys didn't hear last episode, the movie of the month is Aquaman. So once again, Aquaman is the highest grossing DC film as of yet. So it's a very good movie, CGI loaded, so be ready for that. Good movie overall, so definitely let me know what you guys think. This is Failfection. I'm Joel Delgado, signing off.